last 2 days, ladies and gentlemen, we've been reading from the book of Genesis, starting with the very first verse, the beginning of the Bible. And it's really amazing because that comes out of why were we created? Because God wanted to share his love. So what happens? God creates all the earth and everything in it, and that kind of stuff. And we read about the creation of the fishes of the sea, and well, they were called monsters because if you notice, if you ever go to the aquarium, you'll see some really weird fish. But that was a term they used. They weren't really monsters of the sea. But the whole idea is that God created. But God looked and said, something's missing, and created Adam and Eve. Somebody's fooling with my microphone. Created Adam and Eve. And what happened then is God looked at Adam and Eve and said, everything else I've created is great, but what I've created now is very good. That puts us in a plane that really gives us special status among all God's creation. And I think it's important to remember that. Each and every one of us is special in the eyes of God. But also God is making a charge to Adam and Eve and us as a result. Take care of what I have given you. A couple of years ago, Pope Francis wrote an encyclical, a letter called Laudato Si, about how we should take care of our planet. We're all aware of climate change and everything that's going on. What are we going to do to make sure that God's creation is taken care of? I think it's going to be quite a responsibility because there's a lot of factors going on here. What are we going to do? You can't do everything, but we can do something. And the other thing we can do, I think, and one of the things I'd like to challenge you guys to do is get off your cell phones and texting and look at God's creation. When's the last time you looked at a tree? When's the last time you looked to see if the flowers are growing? When was the last time you enjoyed the beauty of God's creation? Enjoy life. That's what the Scripture's about, telling us. Enjoy all of God's creation. And remember that each and every one of us is special in the eyes of God. In fact, it says we were created in the image and likeness of God. Enjoy it. Treat each other with respect. Look at all of God's creation and make sure that we leave something for your grandchildren to have that is beautiful and loving and gorgeous. Have a good day.
Hello, OLPH. My name is Mary Lynn Januszewski, and I'm the Director of Finance and Operations at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Parish in Glenview, Illinois. And this message comes to you with heartfelt gratitude and thanks for your ongoing generosity and support of OLPH Parish. This overwhelming generosity allows us to continue to serve and to minister to the parish community in so many different ways. So thank you, OLPH, for all you do. You are much appreciated.